Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hey, I'm John.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, the podcast where we take a long, hard look at some of our favorite action movies from the era of Arnold.
Schwarzenegger is the icon of the genre, and we're taking a deep dive into some of these 80s and 90s cult action movies and breaking them all the way down.
Welcome one and all to episode 3 in 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger's breakdown of the 1985 movie.
Flick.
It happened.
Whatever it is.
Red Sonja.
Don't call it a film.
I won't. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent.
Greetings to all of our listeners, our faithful listeners, near and far. Thanks you to everyone who's checking us out on the Last of the Action Heroes podcast
Hell
network.
Yes.
I've been trying something new on the podcast network where we're releasing on our main feed a couple of days before it drops on the podcast network. So if you just can't wait to hear the next episode, go search us out, 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, subscribe there. You can get access to our episodes a day or two early. Or just enjoy it on the podcast network along with all the other great shows there.
Yeah, guys are doing good work. Very entertaining.
We're doing the Lord's work. Someone's got to do it.
That's right. I believe in Jesus, so.
So we just took a little break. I made John watch that clip from the Rock movie, The Rundown, featuring a cameo from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's
in the film.
Awesome.
He passing the torch to The Rock, basically.
Which is appropriate.
We watched the scene where The Rock fought Ernie Reyes Jr. and a bunch of other little diminutive, like Brazilian sort of tribesmen type dudes.
Yeah, if just go back and look for the scene on YouTube or whatever, because it was like John Woo, but on steroids. I mean, there's so much going on.
It was like the early days of wire work, I think. A lot of and people hadn't seen stuff like that before. Bodies just
outside
flying
of Hong
around.
Kong, anyway.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was directed by Peter Berg, who has directed some really good shit. He directed The Kingdom. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, that movie was awesome.
Yeah, with Bateman, Arrested Development himself.
Yeah.
And Jamie Foxx. He directed the film of Friday Night Lights, which was really good. But yeah, so The Rundown, good little movie.
That scene was nuts.
Yeah.
Ernie Reyes cut to shit.
He is so shredded.
He is 5 foot, maybe 5.
Yeah. Max, he's fighting against The Rock's like 6'5" probably, and outweighs him maybe 2 to 1.
Yeah.
At least 100 pounds on him.
That scene was super impressive and highly entertaining.
Hey, Kansas City.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
That's what you call Americans, I guess.
Yeah.
You just call them, hey, corn. Hello, cow.
We're here to talk more about Red Sonja.
Yes, chapter 3 in our series of Red Sonja.
I'll catch us up on what's been going down in the flick. Red Sonja is sort of hell-bent on revenge. In the open of the film, we saw that her family was killed by this evil queen, Queen Gedren. She was granted the power of revenge by the patron saint of revenge or whatever, blessed her with the strongest sword arm and everything like this. But the main plot of the film is that there's this talisman that has the power to destroy the universe or whatever. It's been stolen by this very same Queen Gedren.
What?
So Red Sonja's sister, like in her dying words, told her, you've got to find the talisman and make sure it's destroyed.
You got the touch.
Yeah. So she's been journeying. She's run into a Prince Tarn,
of a city that was destroyed by Gedren.
Yeah, his kingdom has been destroyed. Him and his manservant are roaming the countryside, I guess. She's run into an evil, Breytag, this like sort of warlord type character.
He's like the toll booth director, toll booth operator.
Yeah, the evil.
Welcome to Worcester, $1.25.
So she brawled with him, got in a little over her head, and Calidor showed up to save the day, as
of course.
Calidor is wont to do. Now she's on her own again. She's passed through the toll gate, and she's on her way to the land of eternal night, where Queen Gedren's castle is.
That's right. So we open up with Sonja riding through a forest, not a scary forest, sort of sunny, and there are birds singing.
It had Sherwood Forest vibes to me, like
totally.
Prince of Thieves.
I had the same exact thought. Very Prince of Thieves vibes. So she comes to a stop when she hears voices calling for help.
Feels like a total trap.
Yeah. She pulls her sword, hops off her horse, and makes her way towards the kerfuffle. Some bandits have taken Prince Tarn hostage and are demanding his gold. We see that they have like...
How? What? How is Prince Tarn get ahead of Sonja?
No one knows.
They sent Sonja to what they called the shortcut. They must have been lying to her.
Maybe.
Because they're ahead of her now.
I did not even think about that.
They're like, you can take the long way or the shortcut through the toll road. And then she went the shortcut, and somehow Tarn's ahead of her.
To be fair, Falkon never clarified how long the long way was.
Yeah.
He meant like 5-10 minutes.
It's 5 minutes longer.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, yes, it appears some bandits have taken Tarn hostage. We see that they have him stretched Frank Duke style with his legs tied to a tree and horses pulling either arm. He screams, "There is no gold, ruffian!"
Tarn very liberal with the use of the word ruffian.
Yeah, he loves that word.
That's a great word, though.
It is awesome. So the lead bandit, Dejart, doesn't believe him and orders his guys to stretch him. The Dejart guy is Terry Richards, who was the swordsman who Indy shoots in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
How awesome is that?
So badass.
Also, he was doing brown face, I guess, in Raiders, because he's just a full-on blonde-haired white dude.
Yeah, wearing he was all turban in Raiders.
Yeah.
I gotta say, his performance in this is awesome.
Oh, I loved him.
Yeah, he was great in this. So Tarn screams as he's being stretched, again insists he's got no gold, but Dejart says, "How can we believe you when you're dressed so good, girl?" Tarn tells him that when he gets free, he's going to have them punished.
Dude, Ernie Reyes Jr. had so much charisma and spunk for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, totally. Like way better than Bridget Nielsen. Gotta say.
Yeah.
So Dejart scoffs at Tarn's threat and orders his men to yank Tarn again. Just then, Sonja bursts out, cuts Tarn's bonds, and dispatches a couple of bad guys. Dejart comes laughing to meet Sonja, but when she starts slinging the sword around, he's like, "Oh, shit, I don't know what to do with this." So he's like backing away and he falls down. Sonja turns just in time to kill a goon that was about to run her down on horseback. But that's given Dejart time to get back up. So as he and Sonja are getting back into it, Falkon appears. He kills a guy with a throwing knife, which is awesome. Love that kill.
Yes.
Like, we know that, like, Falcon's a guy that knows how to handle himself.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's, like, light on his feet for a massive dude.
Yeah.
One thing I have a beef with in movies in general is when people get, like, killed with knives or with arrows in movies, how they just instantly drop dead.
Yeah.
It's like, it would take probably hours.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't even...
Well, it depends on where it hits, but
Yeah, if it severed your spine or punctured your heart, I guess it would kill you quick.
Yeah.
But a knife that just sticks a few inches into your back does not kill you quickly.
we have to think that severed the spinal column.
Sure.
We guess. We don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, so he kills a guy with a throwing knife, then pulls another dude off his horse and clubs him with what looks like his giant femur cudgel thing.
Yeah.
He's got skills. So meanwhile, Sonja dispatches Dejart. Prince Tarn busts out some karate and kicks some ass.
Dude, he is so badass, man. He was so badass in The Last Dragon.
Yeah, he's awesome. Ernie Reyes Jr. is awesome.
So in my mind, I just imagine that this kid probably was the golden child also, but he wasn't. But what is the deal with the golden child in the movie? Is he is he active? Is he like an ass kicker? Or is he just like a kid who's important? He's a toddler. Is he younger? No,
he's supposed to be like 9-10 years old.
Oh, it should have been this dude.
And but the thing is that he's nonviolent. He's more like a Dalai Lama figure.
Okay. I gotta watch that movie still.
That movie should get the treatment big time. Oh yeah, it'd be super fun to do because Eddie Murphy's awesome and Egg Shen's in it and Charles Dance is in it. I mean, it'd be super fun to do.
I'm into watching it.
That movie would be like if you didn't grow up watching that one, I feel
I've
like
never seen it.
You would enjoy it because there's a lot happening and it's very entertaining.
I love peak Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
and this was like when he was in The Zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because the supporting cast around him is awesome. The story of the movie is awesome.
Okay.
So the bandits flee.
Those who are still alive.
Yeah, those who are still alive. Sonya wants to know why Falkon left the prince unattended. Falkon says he'd gone off hunting, and the prince tells Falkon to tell Sonya that he doesn't like hunting.
Right.
Because he won't talk directly to her.
Sonya's frustrated.
Right.
What she should be frustrated about, is the fact that these two have been lying to her about that shortcut.
Again, didn't specify how much longer the long way was. So we cut to Queen Gedren's castle in the land of eternal night, we guess. Gedren and Icole and her retinue are waiting on horseback as the castle's large butthole-looking door rolls away.
It's hard to tell in the night, in the dark when they're, but like later on, oh boy.
It's an anus.
That was a choice. That was a design choice. That was like some Caligula, leftover Caligula shit.
Yeah, so Icole orders that treasure be taken to the vault, prisoners to the dungeon.
The outer walls were weird too. They were all those faces, like
it's very
stone-shaped faces or face-shaped stones.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so Gedren commands that the talisman be brought to the Chamber of Lights.
Yeah,
I guess you'd have to have a Chamber of Lights in your castle in the land of eternal night to power your talisman that runs on light power. So, but I love the wide shot of the model castle. It's very foreboding.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sort of like like in my mental image, it's like what Harrenhal in Game of Thrones would look like. But anyway, that's neither nerd nor there. Inside, Gedren supervises as her minions bring the talisman into a room that's wall-to-wall candles.
That was a great set.
That set is awesome.
It raises the question: who keeps these candles burning all the time?
I know.
That's a movie thing to me.
Yeah,
that's
same.
that would be a full-time job.
Yeah, just one guy in
this
there.
candle's burned down to nothing. Got to replace it with a fresh candle.
It's sort of like Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. They have shifts. They rotate shifts. So she picks up the talisman and sets it onto a little pedestal. Icole advises that maybe they should have fewer candles, clearly concerned about castle fire safety. But the queen says that the talisman draws power from light again, and she wants it as powerful as possible. I want more light in here, not less, she says.
Right.
So Icole says that the talisman's already dangerously powerful enough, referencing how easily it destroyed Hablok. But Gedren says she wants it at full power when they march against Toktol, which is, we guess, another like city-state kingdom thing. Yeah. How exactly does one know when the talisman is at full power?
Dude, it's extremely unclear how the talisman works. But I also think, I mentioned, I think in the last episode, it's like the Ring of Power. It's also like the Ark.
Yeah, totally.
Where it's like an army that marches with the Ark in front of it is invincible. It's like,
why?
How?
How do they activate it?
What does it do?
One would assume that one would have to pray to the God of the Israelites to get the thing to work.
Do you like pop the lid off and it kills the army in front of you? Like, I don't know.
But apparently that's not how it worked in Raiders. You
killed non-believers, right?
It kills the infidel, essentially. The infidel to the Israelites.
Didn't have the reverence to close their eyes,
right?
Like to gaze upon
the
power.
You have to have humility before God. So Icole voices his fear that they're not going to be able to control the talisman when it's as powerful as it goes. What they need is a little LED indicator that shows how full the battery is.
Charged up. It's
at 70% right now. Just then, a lackey enters and warns that intruders are entering Queen Gedren's realm.
That dude's getup was insane.
So that's the little sorcerer guy that pops up.
Wizard, sorcerer.
Yeah.
Dude, he's wearing this ridiculous, like, gray and orange sort of checkerboard cloak.
Yeah, it's very strange. And he's got a weird headdress on of some kind, a fascinator, if you will.
Did you look up that dude?
I did not.
He is played by, dude, I'm going to say his name probably wrong, Tutta Limko.
Okay.
Norwegian actor. He played an imam in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's most known for playing the titular fiddler in the 1971 Fiddler on the Roof movie.
That's amazing.
I don't know that the fiddler had lines like
or
in
was
that,
Scandinavian.
In that film. Yeah, he oughtn't have been Norwegian, I guess.
So that was the one with Anthony Quinn, right?
I don't know.
If I Were a Rich
like
Man.
Norman Jewison's 1971.
I think that was Anthony Quinn.
That's it. The years would be right for it to be Quinn. So
that's awesome.
If that's wrong, I'll chop it out.
No,
if it's right,
leave it in there.
stays
It's all good. If you're not sure, you're not sure. So yeah,
this was the last film that dude ever made.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's sort of sad for him, but whatever. He had a great
He
career.
went out on the bottom
with a whimper. Yeah. So everyone leaves the chamber at this news in a hurry, and then we get this like long hallway walking shot as Gedren makes her way to her throne room. It is a great set. This set is awesome.
The throne room is incredible.
Yeah. So she goes into the throne room, pets her gigantic, inexplicable pet spider that never shows up again.
That is a great and bizarre little touch.
It gave me the willies. Also, her smoking hot handmaiden's there.
Of course.
As Gedren sits, she tenderly touches the handmaiden's arm, getting her to sit down in the seat beside her. You need to take your seat too, babe. She looks over stage left and sees the guy who came to get her in the chamber. That's apparently the sorcerer. He's on the payroll as the sorcerer, laboring over a table full of potions and beakers and shit, with a chorus line of skeletons just dangling in the background.
They were like gilded.
Yeah, they were like decoration.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Cool set design.
The wizard's setup looked like a bunch of fucking like bongs and sex toys.
Don't you wish he also had like a turntable? Like he's like the DJ over like.
Yes, dude. It looked like a fucking DJ set the way he was standing over that table.
That would have been amazing.
Like M. Bison, like.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with someone who's got skeletons as their decor.
No. So the sorcerer gestures over to a muscular guy who wheels some sort of large device. We don't know what it is into the center of the throne room.
That dude is 100% the wizard's like gimp.
Probably.
For sure. He's got like this like S&M gear on.
Yeah, he's very like bondagey thing going on. So the sorcerer does some sort of spell and a vision of a topless woman appears in the device. And the vision of the woman is dancing and the sorcerer immediately seems like, fuck, I didn't mean for this to happen. And everyone else in the room is like, and it reminds me of like, it's like either you're trying to order pay-per-view in the 90s and it didn't like the thing didn't work. And so everyone's sitting around going, what's wrong with it? Is it not like, what's wrong with your cable?
I thought it was like the equivalent of you open up your laptop and you left a window of porn open. Like this is what the wizard's looking at when no one's around.
I got very vibes of like we ordered WrestleMania, but WrestleMania it's like not like we've paid for it. We can't pay for it again.
It's on the fritz.
Yeah, it's like
the device is on the fritz again.
So the sorcerer fucks a little with his potion, and the vision in the device changes. Everyone perks up when they see this new image.
Wait, we should talk about the fact there was just like full on topless titties out in a PG-13 movie.
That's a good point. It didn't even occur to me that was the rating. But
I mean, it was kind of innocuous, the breath. Like, it wasn't, like, sexual in nature necessarily. But I don't think
you can PG-13, that's very surprising.
I don't think you can get a single titty in a PG-13 movie
you can't.
now.
No.
Dude, so that made me look up. I was thinking about other movies that might have had breasts in them.
Is that why her nipple could appear in this movie?
I guess so. Dude, do you remember Jewel of the Nile?
Yeah.
Like, there was that scene where they're with the Nubians, and there's a bunch of topless women dancing.
Right.
That fucking movie was rated PG. And there was like, it was sort of like a National Geographic
That's what I'm saying.
vibe about it.
So is there a rule that if it's like, quote unquote, probably ethnic, that it's okay?
Maybe it's not like... in a sexual...
Because I also think that on some shows on public access TV that they would show bare-breasted like African
in the rainforests or whatever.
It doesn't count. It's not sexual.
It's National Geographic. Yeah, it's just
fuck?
like...
That really grinds my gears. A boob is a boob is a boob. Free the nipple, motherfuckers.
But if you were like, I imagine just taking your kid to see the movie and like, there's titties
But why?
out.
That's because you're a prude. Get over it. It's a boobie. They exist. In the wild and in like just in everyday society, a boob is a boob is a boob.
Facts, but sorry I hijacked your...
No, man, I love it. These are the conversations that need to be had,
These
Kevin.
are the important...
Down with the patriarchy. I'm just kidding.
Hard-hitting subjects.
So the sorcerer fucks with a potion, and the vision in the device changes as like big screen throne room TV thing. And everyone perks up when the new image shows up, and it's what we see is Prince Tarn and some people. And everyone's like, oh, Icall announces derisively that it's the Prince of Hablock, Your Majesty, with his army.
Mm-hmm.
Gedren dismisses them as insects, but snaps to attention when she recognizes Sonja.
Dude, Queen Gedren's got it bad for Sonja still.
Yeah. Like Sonja's hot, so she's like,
course.
she must have escaped the fire. Well, of course she escaped the fire. Duh. We've talked about this in the first episode, but yeah, she escaped the fire. No shit.
Well, yeah, because you left her laying 100 feet away.
Yeah, nowhere near the fire. So Gedren commands that Sonja be brought to her without a scratch on her. Don't you dare.
Sandal Bergman. She is, man, dude. She is just hot to me.
Yeah.
But she was a stunning woman. She looked a lot better in this, I think, than Conan. Like the dark hair and everything like that, and the evil demeanor worked for her. I'm into it.
Icall asks if he should set a trap to ambush her, but Gedren's like, no, just wait until they get a little closer.
Great strategy.
What? Okay. So meanwhile, Sonja, Tarn, and Falkon arrive at a great chasm. It's sort of light and sunny on the side where they are. On the other side, it's dark and stormy, and there's lava flowing down the middle.
That doesn't look too inviting.
Right. So several times to this point, Burkubane's been described as the land of eternal night, but Sonja proclaims that they've arrived at Burkubane, the land of perpetual night.
I didn't catch that.
Okay.
But yes,
anyway,
you're right.
So Prince Tarn commands Falkon sound his trumpet to announce their arrival and their defiance of Queen Gedren.
Question for you.
Yeah, hit me.
Why is Sonja rolling with these two if she refuses to let like Calidor join her?
Probably because she thinks in this society that Falcon's probably a eunuch.
Okay.
And
is that what she had the fear of, like the dong?
I think so. I
Is
think
why she didn't want Calidor
I think it's
around?
PTSD from being sexually assaulted.
Yeah, I buy that. Okay.
Yeah. So Sonja tells Prince Tarn to shut the fuck up, at least until we found a way across. Tarn says princes don't sneak up on their enemies like thieves. Sonja says he don't know shit about princes. But does she?
Presumably not. I mean,
she has. I don't know. She ain't been around enough men. We've established that, so I don't get the implication. But so they ride for 2 seconds.
Right. She's like, we got to look for a way across. Let's keep quiet until we find a way across the chasm here.
Turn your head 10 degrees to the right. There it is. They see the skeleton of some great beast, long deceased, stretched across the chasm.
What the hell was this thing?
A convenient, I don't know, like a dragon of some kind or something.
Well, how was
like
it
a big
holding
lizard.
together? Did it die that way?
That's what I think is that, well, I feel like maybe it died millions of years ago, and as the floodplain receded, there it was across the volcanic chasm. I don't know. Thank God of gods for that. It died in the exact right position for them to get across. So Sonja dismounts and tells them to wait while she checks the bridge first, or whatever it is. It's a skeleton, Sonja.
I don't know that her taking her like skinny ass out on the bridge is going to really test the integrity of this thing.
And like, I don't know, has she encountered a lot of skeletal bridges?
She got an engineering degree.
She learned it from the Grandmaster, maybe. So she slowly walks out on the thing's spine. We see a volcano erupting in the background. I love that effect as well.
It was like full on Mount Doom, like this place was giving Mordor vibes.
Yeah, very, very much. So Sonja returns and says it seems safe and that they should lead the horses across. Tarn does a quick sword display again.
Right, it's like, now let's all go at once. Like, how about single file?
Yeah, single file.
One person get across, then the next person. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. So Tarn's like, no, let me do this sword routine. Screams at Gedren, who probably isn't anywhere nearby, that he's here for revenge. Sonja's like, shut up, you arrogant, ungrateful pup. Tarn says, how dare you, woman? And Sonja says, I'll show you how. And begins to like put him down over her knee for a butt whooping, finally. Falkon catches her in mid-hand swat, right as she's about to beat that ass, and says that if she's going to punish someone, then hit me.
I feel like Falcon's like, hot-ass Sonja.
Hit me, baby.
If you're going to spank someone, I insist that it be me.
Sonja says, you're not worth the effort, boy. And this gets Tarn hot because he can't stand being called boy. She tells him that he'll never be more than a boy until he learns gratitude and self-sacrifice, like Falkon, who she calls a real man.
She's taken a real interest in like the development of this prince.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Falkon consoles Prince Tarn, who seems genuinely butthurt by Sonya's wording, and begins to lead him across the bridge.
And a real missed opportunity for some drama crossing the bridge.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it just cuts to later, they're safely across it. It's like
there should have been some creatures that attacked or something.
Or is it going to collapse like it starts to give away or something?
Yeah.
You know, like they could have done something and they chose not to.
Yeah, so they all make it across the bridge without incident. Boring. Later that night, while Sonya and Falkon sleep, we see Tarn practicing swordplay. The noise of him going, "Yeah, like wakens Sonya. She goes to watch. She makes a joke saying that she thought princes did everything perfectly and didn't need to practice.
Which is weird, right? Like she said that very specifically, like this is something that he has said before, but we've never seen that.
Right. There's some.
I don't know if that's a deleted scene.
I think that there's probably some shit that got cut that we're referencing now.
And Ernie Reyes Jr. was a bad little motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
like his moves were off the hook.
Yeah, so he points out that he was disarmed by the ruffian bandits.
The ruffian.
You know, Sonya says that being disarmed doesn't have to mean certain doom, and tells like attack me. So
this is a strange way of keeping quiet.
Yeah, I know. It's like, come on. So he does a fancy sword display and then runs right at her and tries to kick her, but she just like swats him away.
It's fucked up. It's like borderline child abuse.
Yeah. But she points out that he's supposed to be trying to get her with a sword, not kicking her. So he jumps up and tries to stab her, but then she easily like just grabs the sword, like sidesteps and grabs. Mm-hmm. She tells him that there's a difference between fencing and fighting and that he needs to learn both. So then he's like, "Will you train me?" And like bows to her.
He's learning some humility.
He's growing up right before our eyes. So she says, "Spoken like a prince." And then shows him how to grip his, and then like dips down and holds his sword at like dick level. So she tells him that he's gripping it too tight, rookie mistake, and that he should grip it gently. This is all phallic.
It's suggestive as hell, right? It's not just me being lonely.
No. So
it's like it was so sexual.
Yeah. So he perks up big time and is like, "I understand the concept of gripping gently." And she says, "Your Highness learns fast." Did she feel a tiny boner?
I think he popped his first boner.
What the fuck is happening? So she's picking up on the sexy feeling from Tarn.
Tarn is smitten.
Oh, yeah. So seemingly flustered, she's like, "We'll pick up your fencing lessons another time, little dude."
Yeah.
Tarn's like, "You're very beautiful. And one day I'll have you at my court when I'm king of Hablok, and I'll even consider making you my queen, but I'm a little young, so we'll have to just wait and see," which is sensible. But man, what a roller coaster we just went on.
Yes.
Like, he hated her a second ago, but then he wants to fuck her, and now he wants to marry her, and like, maybe we'll have you at court. Like, I don't know what to feel.
He's just awake now, like instant. Yeah. I feel like he was like listening. Like,
well, that's the thing is like, so Tarn goes to lie down, and we see that Falkon, he pops out like he's been waiting behind a rock.
He's just been listening.
I think he has been, like, just in case Sonya pulled something fast, he's been like waiting to jump out and protect Tarn. That's the vibe that I got. He's like, so, but then he turns to like put Tarn to bed. We all need a Falkon in our corner, I think, is
he's great.
The take-home message. Elsewhere, Queen Gedren has apparently been watching all of this on her big screen sorcery device. And she says that Sonya and crew will reach the Ithian Cavern the next day.
Why not just send your soldiers out there to take them in their sleep?
Why not just, I go to my room, I got a gun in my room, we'll kill him now, we'll do it together.
She's got these elaborate schemes.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, she says, "We'll force them to take shelter in the Ithian Cavern, then they can let the killing machine do the rest."
Sure. It's intriguing.
Yeah, but man, complicated. So Aikal says, "Yes, they'll make fine fish food," but Gedren reminds him she wants Sonya alive. "I want that beauty here with me for my sex slave."
It's a weird dynamic.
I love the downcast look of the handmaiden in the background. Is she disappointed?
Oh, do you think she looks sad?
Oh, I'm like, number one, is she disappointed that Gedren wants another girl toy, or does she fear for Sonya because Gedren's a freak?
I don't know.
It's like one of two things.
Gedren's a bad girl, man.
I don't know. Yeah. So
the filmmakers knew exactly how this was coming off, right?
Yeah, totally. This was a very clear choice.
Is it progressive or is it offensive?
I think that it is, unfortunately, for audiences at that time, you are supposed to view homosexuality as being a dysfunction.
It's like a sign that you're evil.
There's something, you're insane. There's something wrong with you if that's what you want.
Okay.
It's hot, but whatever. So anyway, it is what you're into. It's like, whatever, who cares? So iCall says he'll do his best, but warns that the machine is difficult to control and one can't guarantee that something won't go wrong.
I'm intrigued.
I am too. So
also, this is our first glimpse of iCole's hair.
Yeah.
The flowing, like, blonde locks.
Yeah.
It was like fucking Ric Flair's hair.
I'm not sure that's real. I think that's probably a wig.
So I've seen pictures of this Ronald Lacey who was bald as Toad.
Yeah.
But I've seen pictures of him where he had like the full head of lustrous hair.
Interesting.
And I'm like, did you shave your head to play Toad?
I love it.
Maybe. Could it have grown back in time to be natural, that length?
Depends on when they filmed it.
It'd been like 3 years later, 4 years later.
That's enough time for sure.
To get that length?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
I think it might be real. I want to give him credit for that.
Ronald Lacey, I don't know if you're dead. I didn't look you up on IMDb. Your death date anyway.
Sadly, I feel like it's probably unlikely that he is. I'm going to look him up right now.
Yeah. So iCall says that the machine's going to be difficult to control. We can't guarantee that something won't go wrong. Gedren tells him if anything goes wrong, that iCall will be the killing machine's next victim. She's what we call a toxic boss, Kevin. So as iCall takes his leave...
iCall... Ronald Lacey died in 91 at age 55. He died too soon.
Yeah, not long after this. Man, R.I.P. Ronald Lacey. He's talented. Another bright spot in this movie.
He had to be a trained actor.
I would love to see what his filmography and stage career was like.
I bet he played fucking Hamlet and Macbeth
probably,
and shit.
Or at least like Iago or something. He's got the villain vibe. So yeah, as he leaves, Gedren says, we need to use the talisman to create a small storm. And this is another question. How do you, we've asked it before, how do you control the who wills the talisman to do the thing that it does?
Could you not just command the talisman to kill them?
iCole he can't create the storm. He can't touch the thing.
This is some elaborate James Bond type shit.
Yeah.
Like, let's lure them into a trap and let the killing machine that we can't really control kill them, but we don't want it to kill Sonya.
It sort of reminds, so in the ad agency world, you contract out, you'll pay a subscription fee essentially to like a talent agency to use their talent for like VO and stuff or acting.
Okay.
And then you have to use that talent. It's like, did they pay someone to have to use the machine? We have to use the machine because we're paying for it. Like, what the fuck is, like, why do we have to use the machine? Just go kill them.
We've got it. We can't let it just sit there.
Well, it's just going to rust if we don't use it. So anyway, we cut to a fierce lightning storm's raging as Sonya, Tarn, and Falkon watch from a cave.
Got a little blue lightning effects for you there, John.
That blue lightning, baby. So Sonya says that they really should be marching through the storm because there's no time to wait it out.
This is fucking weird. They're not bound to each other.
No, she
could go. Yeah. If that's what she wants to do.
Do you think is she taking them under her wing? She's worried about them, their safety?
She's got to know that Prince Tarn's going to be a liability at some point.
Yeah. She says it's only 4 days until talisman time, so clock's a ticking.
Okay.
She adds that she suspects that they were driven into the cave on purpose. No context as to why, but Falkon says, yeah, I have that same feeling, babe.
So they both agree that this feels like a trap.
So why not leave?
And they're just going to roll with it.
Yeah, we'll just stay here. This is fine. So suddenly, Sonya notices that, wait a minute, Tarn's not here. And Falcon's like, I'll go find him. What the fuck?
And Sonya goes to work drying her mullet over that fire.
Just wringing her mullet out like it's an old towel. Is that a thing you do?
I don't know. It was funny to me.
It was very funny. I too was like, you're going to pull your wig off, girl.
What's happening right now?
But anyway, we'll have to wait to find out what happened to Tarn, where his Tarn
I want to know
gone.
what the killing machine is.
I do too.
Anyway.
And why did they stay in the cave?
Yes, there's so many questions.
You, Kevin, will have to wait, as will you, our listening audience, because it's time for us to pour more bourbon.
Indeed.
We'll be back.